Welcome to the channel. So some Forza Motorsport 7 action in store for you. Basically today I thought I'd have a little bit of fun. So what I've done is grab the Cadillac limo and maxed this thing out. So basically added every single part to get it as high as I can possibly get this thing, so that I can then tune it and get a drivable or raceable tune. Now I did a pre-test on what I thought was unbeatable AI, and it was unbeatable AI, but unfortunately it put in a mixed bunch of classes of vehicles. So where I blew the competition away initially, it was actually a lot of A-class vehicles in there as well, so it wasn't a good test. So I'm going to go back in now, and I thought I'd record this for the channel. I'm going in on unbeatable AI, and I'm going in with a class of vehicles that are all going to be the same spec or higher than me. So I'm an S770 spec in this Caddy limo, so it'd be interesting to see what it puts me up against. I suspect it's going to put me up against a lot of V8 supercars like the Australian Holdens and stuff. We shall see. So I'm jumping in at Mount Paramount, e.g. Bathurst in Australia, one of my favourite circuits, and we're going to see how this thing performs versus the unbeatable AI on this circuit. Now obviously the key things are going to be getting a quick launch out of the pack if I'm quite a way back, but also on top of that getting out in front, because getting around those corners with lots of cars around me in this Caddy limo is not going to be fun at all. So let's get this thing started. Okay, so here we go. Let's see what this thing can do. It did have a pretty good launch at Prague, so it'd be interesting to see how quick it is here. It's quite dark here actually at Bathurst. Oh, didn't realise it's going to be that dark. This thing is off like a rocket. So I started out, I think, in about 12th place. Managed to squeeze into 5th at the moment, although I've got to get around this corner yet. And now I can start applying the acceleration again. This thing has got some really good acceleration. So moving like a rocket. I'm going to make first place before the straight. Excellent. So these are definitely V8s, or most of them are V8 supercars here, so it's actually put me up against some pretty solid competition. I've got a Ford Zaxby down the side of me there I was getting caught up on. So into this nasty little left-hander here, the kind of little S-bend corner. Slow it down a bit here. Not enough to get tapped by the AI, so try and keep ahead of the AI. Obviously the great thing about this is it's got very quick acceleration, but its biggest con or disadvantage is the fact it's an extremely long vehicle, and obviously it's quite a big target for other drivers, including AI. So as long as I can keep out ahead of the AI, or a little bit of a back end slide there as I came round, I should be okay. This is quite a very technical section here. Took that quite nicely actually. Yeah, that went really well. We're handling it quite well, even though they're tight corners. Luckily they're not too tight. And I've got another slightly tight one there, and a real tight one here at the end. Squeeze it round. I've got that Zaxby right up my backside. And I'll put the pedal to the metal, and I'll leave this thing for dead. Look at it, it's blowing those V8s away. Or Group 5, obviously the Zaxby's a Group 5 racing vehicle, so absolutely murders the S-Class unbeatable AI on the straights, this Caddy limo. So this is a tune, by the way, I have put up on Forza Motorsport 7, so if you want to drive this, just download the tune. It's exactly what I'm driving in this video, and I'm actually quite surprised at the results of this. I thought this was going to be a bit of a handful. I screwed up that corner there. I was very off angle as I came into the corner. I had to brake heavy, which allowed the AI to catch me up a bit. So into lap 2, feeling pretty confident here. Hopefully I won't make too many mistakes. And then onto this big straight, which is where I'm going to blow them all away again. Excellent. Quite like the dash from this Caddy limo actually. It's quite a cool looking dash. But, we're obviously started, looks like we started early morning here. and now it's kind of lightening up, because it was very dark at the beginning of the race. And then up into this technical section again, squeeze around this corner to the left. Zaxby's right on my case there. So these, the thing with the unbeatable AI is they literally will be on top of you in no time at all the minute you slow down. So the good thing about unbeatable AI is it does give you a pretty close race all of the time. You know, you are literally fighting for a podium or first place every time you race, or at least that's what I'm finding. But it wouldn't be any fun, you know, jumping in on Pro. I'd just blow the AI away in Pro. It's, you know, it doesn't make for interesting racing. I'd rather race, you know, a difficult race and not win and come in second or third than, you know, race something that's very easy and just blast the opponents away. It's not racing at all then. It's just kind of time trialing. So basically this unbeatable AI is one mistake away from overtaking me. So if I screw up, they're going to leave me for dead the majority of the field. So I've got to keep my stuff together here. Chance to blow them all away again on the straight. Look at that power. Quite like the noise the engine makes as well. I did actually make a tune for this in Forza Motorsport 6, and I've got the video. I never actually posted it. It was a Rivals video that I did back when we had a class Rivals. Turn 10 if you're listening, bring them back please. And I killed the car. I tuned this, I think I made it a high spec D class or max spec D class, so D400, and after 6 laps the car died, literally. The gearing wouldn't work, you know, it's like I screwed up the differential and the gearing itself, it's like the wheels weren't spinning properly and stuff. I absolutely murdered the car after 6 laps around Indianapolis full speed. It did not like the tune that I put together. Now, I've never actually seen that before in any other car in Forza Motorsport 7, so it's quite an interesting thing that it progressively killed the car by sort of max upgrading it the way I did. This is showing no signs of any issues, I'm happy to report. It's driving really well. And if anything, I'm enjoying this lap more than the last two. It is really good fun to drive this. Lost the back end just a little bit there, managed to reel it in, no problems. It's, you know, it's a pretty steady car this, to be honest. It's I think if you're a novice you could probably handle this. I'm driving this no assists at the moment. Obviously I'm driving manual gearing as well. I do not drive with a clutch, so that's the only thing I'm not doing. Everything else is as hard as it can be in terms of drivability. So this is, you know, handling remarkably, given the fact I've got TCS and STM off. And into this section, really nice take in this section. That's pretty good. AI, a bit more space between me and the AI. And then a little bit wide there on the corner. The Zaxby's started to catch me up a little bit, but I'm just about to blow him away again. Down the straight. How fast does this thing go actually? I think it gets to about 180, 90 on the straight. Yeah, there's 190, so a little bit more than 190. I had to back off there because that's a very nasty corner. Slow it right down for these last few corners and pretty much secure the first place. So this is actually excellent fun, this Caddy Limo in S-Class maxed out. Download the tune if you want to try it out. It's really cool, really good fun. I totally enjoyed putting this thing together. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching it. I'm now going to put on the replay. such is life that all good things should come to an end, and hence so must this video. Thanks for watching. I'll be back again with more Forza Motorsport 7 action and other gaming goodies on King Lizard's Game Lounge in the not too distant future. Please be kind enough to rate the video if you enjoyed it, and also maybe subscribe to the channel. Take care, keep well, keep watching, and come back soon.